Hi, my name is Michael Acosta. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about testicular cancer, some of the warning signs and symptoms, as well as give you all a little bit of background information about my battle with testicular cancer. So what is testicular cancer? Well, according to Livestrong.com, testicular cancer begins when healthy cells in your testicle begin to grow uncontrollably, thus creating a mass called a tumor. I was 17 when I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I had never heard anything about it. I thought, here I was 17, I was invincible. I was a junior in high school, I felt like I was on top of the world. I had good friends, I was making good grades, and I had a lot going for me. Only on March 26, 2010, my life would change forever. It was my junior year of high school. I was in a pep rally, it was Student Appreciation Week, and they had just raffled off I think it was a Best Buy gift card. And they called my name out, and I thought I won. I was like, wah! So I started cheering and everything. So I go down, and I was prepared to accept my gift card, and they instead told me I had won early release. And the lady was walking with me back to the office, and she told me, she said, "Hey, you have to get down to Arlington. You have a doctor's appointment." Thought that was a little weird, doctor's appointment in Arlington. So, I go down there. I was confused the whole drive down there. I was wondering what it could be. So I'm sitting there in the waiting room, and the doctor calls me back, and, she sits me down, and she starts talking, and all of a sudden she gives you those 3 words that nobody wants to hear. You have cancer. As soon as those words hit me, it was a shock. They hit me like a freight train. And, I'm just sitting there just looking at it with my mouth open. I couldn't believe it. Why me? I have no history of cancer in my family at all. And, here I am, suddenly in the fight for my life. At first I thought it was just a bad dream. I thought, any day I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go grab some breakfast, and then I'm just going to go to school. It's going to be a normal day. It's going to be fine. Only I didn't wake up, and she kept talking. It was talking about surgeries and chemo. And right then and there, I broke down and I started crying. How was I going to tell my friends? How was I going to tell my people that were close to me? Like, I have cancer. I only have, so much time to live. So I go home and, I did some research and kind of looked into it because, like I said, I had never heard about it. But according to the Testicular Cancer Awareness Foundation, testicular cancer is found in men ages 15 to 35. And it's most common in white males. Cancer can strike at any time, yet it's hardly talked about. Now I understood why. I just, immediately my thoughts turned to, instead of turning from death, they turned into how am I gonna beat this? I was telling my senior year, I still had college ahead of me. I didn't want my life to end like this. So, that's exactly what I did. I went in, I had surgery. I went through three rounds of chemo, each about a week long. I returned to school in between, and my friends didn't treat me any differently, which was the big relief. They just treated me like normal, because I was still a normal kid. I was still the same, laughing, smiling Michael that, everybody always knew. Just because I had cancer, I didn't want cancer to define me. So I went through 3 months of chemo, and I had one more surgery. It's called a retroperitoneal lymph node dissection. It's common with testicular cancer patients, and according to the American Cancer Society, it's a surgery that's performed. It's in when the testicular cancer cells, they spread into your abdomen. It's a surgery just to remove those. So I had a surgery to remove those, and on August 17th, 2010, I was declared cancer free. Big relief for me. I could finally get back to, being a teenage kid again, and, looking forward to starting my senior year and graduating with my friends, and, moving on to college, moving on to bigger and better things, not letting cancer bring me down. According to the American Cancer Society, testicular cancer is not very common. About 1 in 263 men will get it in their lifetime, and about 1 in every 5,000 will die from it. The reason why I'm saying this is I don't want anybody to have to go through what I did. What I went through was pure hell. This is just a little bit of kind of a summary about what I went through, but it was bad. The nausea and the vomiting and just the overall feeling weak and sick and helpless. While you're sitting there receiving chemo. I don't want anybody to have to go through that. So please, if you get checked, please get checked if you feel like something's wrong. According to cancer.com, the most common symptoms of testicular cancer include a sore, dull pain in your back, as well as swelling in your groin and testicle area. So please, please go get it checked out. And when detected early, testicular cancer is 95% curable. Let's get it 100. Let's find a cure for testicular cancer. Let's prevent it in any way we can, so nobody will have to go through some of the same stuff that I did. Thank you.